see your ship being loaded up with various bits of tech and bits and bobs that Kuzon has asked them to load up, so then you can start rebuilding the ship at a proper shipyard. Some things are probably going to be shipped over during the coming weeks, so you can get a nice build up your ship into whatever you desire it to be.
How nice. Thank you all for bringing the stuff to us. We'll put it to great use.
You see the info bot give a small bow. He's like, it is the least we could do. What do you plan on doing now?
Not really sure. We had a few jobs to follow up on after we left here, but I don't think any of them are quite. Maybe some rest days are in order, yeah?
Well, we have to wait while our ships... Well, we ship, update, ship, make, ship.
That's all Kuzon work. He wouldn't let any of us touch it anyway.
Oh, that's right. I'm super hungover.
That is true. We should allow Kuzon to oversee the construction of the ship upgrades, and while we're at it, perhaps we can find some information on the Tenebris Guard and where they might be based.
I understand.
Why is it so bright in here?
You notice that the other princess is also missing. Turns out princesses partied hard last night. But it is good. I hope you have a safe journey. I suspect you are going back to the station that you told us about before.
Yeah, it's usually where we head back. We'll probably stop at Absalom first, but...
Understood. Once more, have a safe journey. If there is anything you wish to buy here before you leave, please do so. So, I suspect you're all loading up everything and heading off out into space. Over while Bryn is complaining and groaning, I suspect. Thiveron goes immediately gets pizza while Aiden charges up the drive, and I will roll. Yeah, it'd take you about... So you're going straight from Absalom to your station, correct?
Yeah, making the 2-point jump.
Alright, let me quickly roll. Yeah. Going from Absalom to your station would cost an extra 1d6 roll, but it's only a day. So it's
Nice.
around about a week and 4 days for you to get back, and once more, Aiden booking it. Has he ever got a long roll? Jesus.
He hasn't, but you have in his place.
True. So yes, you enjoy your journey back towards the Packed Worlds, your home system. A beautiful place filled with wonder and imagination. You soon go back to your beloved space station. I love this picture. The Vigilance still floating in space. You see various modules now being finished up. It's much more complete than it was before. But you do see, as soon as you enter onto the station, there is an android dressed in a very sharp suit awaiting you. Bald head, but you can see the small panel lines along his head.
Do we recognize him?
Android?
You don't completely recognize him, but you have seen him around.
He's an Islandi spy.
It's fucking something.
So he seems to be specifically waiting for us.
Yes,
He's eyeing us.
he's literally standing on the landing platform as you land at your own personal dock.
Greetings. Not sure if we've been formally introduced.
Greetings. I am Bel Zia. He holds out his hand.
Okay, Prava accepts it. Prava, but I'm sure you knew that if you're waiting here.
Of course, you are the managers of this station. And I have been sent to do some accounting, so to speak.
Are we getting audited?
You could say that, but there are several heads of staff that require your attention for a meeting. The Benefactor thought it prudent that we sort a lot of things out.
All right then, lead the way. We don't want to keep our important business partners waiting.
Exactly. But, there are investors at this meeting, so you will have to leave. Points towards the spider.
But Esteban hasn't been separated from me since I got him.
I apologize. There are some people that may be a bit skittish around such things.
Prava like looks to the spider as if like asking permission.
In fact, that counts for all of your animals. Even the one
But
disguised
Nugget
as a
is-
spanner.
How does he know?
Wait, as a oh, Peruk, when did you get out here?
No problem.
All right, Prava very reluctantly plucks the spider from his back, and
Yes, please put them in your rooms until the end of the meeting. I hope you do understand. This may take a while. We have expenditures, and we do have to talk about the exorbitant amount of charity work that you have done, Prava. As much as it helps with taxes, and you just see him go on as he walks.
Prava's in business mode. He doesn't like thinking about money, but he's good at it. So,
Thiveron just nods to Sid, and Sid very pompously spreads all 6 wings, puts his like face up in the air, very pretentiously, and silently glides toward his room, toward his gilded cage.
Yeah, basically they keep going on. It's like, Miss Bryn, please, you also have to leave your pet behind, and we do have to talk. Your father has informed us about several duties that you have to do, and, it's national incidents we have to sort out.
Okay, Nugget, try to keep stealing to a minimum. I usually keep her in my carrying case because otherwise she steals everything. So watch your pockets when I let you out.
All your animals are placed inside of their individual rooms. You will get onto the elevator and go down towards a meeting. And now we switch perspectives. You are now your companion animals. So, would anyone like to go first in describing what your character rooms look like and how your pet situation is set up?
Thiveron's room is fairly sparse, except for like lines and lines of bookcases with books and scrolls that are just kind of splayed out across a desk. And his bed is just a single plain white sheets with a thin cover and a single pillow. But he's got a very extravagant set of lounging pillows that he's set in the center of the room specifically for meditating and praying with anybody on the station that also worships Televet, and for telling stories, where he's got kind of like a it's not an actual fire, but it's like a simulated fire that gives off warming heat in the center, and there's a holy symbol dangling from the ceiling down into the center. And off on top of one of the bookcases, a very elaborately gem-encrusted gilded cage with no door, is sitting Sid the Vorak, very unceremoniously grooming himself.
Nice. So he's got a very extravagant type setup. He would only accept the best.
Mm-hmm. But he's looking very undignified right now. Like his feathers are all ruffled, and he's just very quickly like picking through all the dirt and stuff in his feathers.
I'll go next. Brian's room is kind of it's 2-story tall is how I was kind of imagining it, and along one of the walls is like a huge window to the huge port to the outside view. Her bed is up on the lofted section, so it's a lofted area, and up there's like tons of pillows and rugs on the floor. It's very cozy looking. There's also like vines and stuff with like little mushrooms. It is very humid. She has like a ton of humidifiers and stuff. And then on the first floor there's a huge computer setup for all the gaming and things. Like way too many. There's so many screens. This is too many screens to be practical. She has more than that. And then Nugget's enclosure is pretty much that the entire window up against it is, so there's different tiers and stuff to be able to climb up the entire height of the window, and there's all these like little hidey hole things and nests and a lot of very shiny trinkets in it. Like anything shiny is in there. Nugget is kept in there because if she just like runs around loose, she'll just nab everything and put more shit into her enclosure.
Somehow we stolen.
Yeah. Yes.
Prava, what about you?
Prava's got like a corner room at the top of the station, and 2 of the walls and the ceiling are all just window. And the 2 walls that are actually wall are just plastered in pictures, like stuff that his fans and friends have drawn for him, that he like printed out and like plastered over the wall like wallpaper. So it's just like a whole wall of memories. He doesn't have like a standard traditional bed. He's got a hammock up at the top that like lets him like stare out into space. And in the corner above his hammock, there's a little spider web where the empathid gets to sleep. Just kind of like a layered system. He's got a desk that's like absolutely covered, every inch of it, with like personal effects, little presents he's received, little statues he made inside the toy maker orb. He's got like a little statue of all the members of the crew and like all of the friends he's made in his journeys. And then the chair that should be sat at the desk is pressed pretty much right up to the window, as if he only ever actually uses it to like stare out into space. And it is the chair that he looted off of that mech out in the drift way back when.
With a very comfortable mech seat that he threw the body out and was like, sweet chair. I'll just wash your blood off.
All fine. He also has like a little kitchenette in his room. Sometimes he gets kind of like weird and locks himself in his room for a day or two, so he has like everything he needs to survive in there. But yeah, it's just like a warm, cozy little space full of memories and the necessities of survival.
Ah, very nice. I can just imagine the desk is like too filled up with memories to even be useful.
Oh
as a
yeah,
desk.
no, he can't like actually like write or draw on it or like anything. He has to like use telekinesis for everything. He like prop up.
It's like, why don't you just get shelves? But then they're not close to me.
Exactly.
So the spider's probably currently up in the web or wandering around the room. Speaking of, however, you do hear some noise happening outside of the rooms. Sounds like somebody like jingling like bits and pieces. And just outside of the doors, which probably have little windows here and there that could be activated, like you see a maintenance guy put down his big red toolbox, opening up a panel and starting to fiddle with what appears to be like a few wires and the like. General maintenance person. He's got like a backwards cap on. You can see him listening to music. He's like, yeah. But
I just wanted to ask how he felt.
oh, he's chilling out right now. He's like he's just zoning.
All right, yeah, just vibing and working.
Yeah, he's like, yeah, put this wire in here, replace this wire. One of the humidifier wires gone again. Put this in.
Constantly being burned out. Not humid enough.
It's like, yeah, okay. But as you see him working, and as you see him working, you see this little thing scuttling past his boot. It looks almost like another spider, but it's almost metallic grey, and it's jittering across around like.
Oh no, competition! All the best bugs!
And do you want to see what you see?
Yes, please. How sinister.
Oh, I don't like that. Actually, I'm more okay with this one than the one Prava has.
Well, this one seems to be made out of metal.
Yeah, that's why
What
we're
do you
okay
mean
with
by
it.
She doesn't like spiders. You can't project and look at me like spiders.
Nugget would like to eat spiders.
I'm sure Nugget would know by now that this is friend, not food.
Its coloration is black and red. Something that you may have seen your owners face before.
Biologic. Does it have a mind? Does it have emotions?
How do you open the door to your room?
Well, I imagine
Face-
they're like automatic doors with a sensor, right? It's the space future.
True, but normally it senses beings much taller than you. What exactly do you do in order for it to detect you?
I'm a spider. I got silk. I'm gonna like grab an object from the room, like a coffee cup that Prava has around, and try and like dangle it from the ceiling to activate the door sensors.
Just this coffee cup swing, and then as it passes one more time, it's like, and the door goes, opens up.
Hells yes. You're gonna slip out of the room.
You just see like the maintenance guy look back for one moment, but he looks towards the door and not the spider crawling on the ceiling, and he's like, it looks like I gotta fix the door. And he's like, goes back to his work. Doesn't seem to notice that this thing goes up to, at the noise, goes up to the vent and slips on in before closing the vent cover over it.
Esteban's gonna rush towards the maintenance bro. Spider's gonna like sidewalk around him and start like waving its arms in the air.
You mean like whatever those typical spiders, like little dance?
Yeah, exactly. The little jumping spider dance.
He's gonna look to, what,
And then the spider's gonna like jump around towards the vent and like point its whole body towards the vent, like sort of lunging towards the vent.
He's like, yeah, I just, I tell you what, I'll go and get, someone they'll do, and he like backs up towards the door and
How close are everyone's rooms to each other? Are like
I just think it's pretty
Thiveron-
close, you know, like, so you're within the general section. Even the others could have noticed it if they wanted to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, the spider was shiny, so Nugget's on that.
So how do you open a door? I suspect that you're big enough in order to open it.
Oh, well, she was gonna just, use the panel next to the door
Oh yeah, you are dexterous
and
speed.
click the open button.
Yeah, that's true. Due to your dexterous
she has like
nature,
hands.
due to your dexterous nature, you literally just type in like Brian's password, just dee 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 dee, and it goes.
Yep, she knows it.
However,
Jumps
what about
out.
Sid? Is he interested in this, or is he just too proud?
He definitely doesn't notice the spider, but he notices Nugget go flying by the door. And he kind of gives like a bird sigh, like his wings, his shoulders kind of go up and then down, and he starts patting his feathers back down into some sort of semblance of order, but not too much, like not as much as he thinks. And he still looks kind of crazy. And he glides out to see what Nugget's up to.
Mhm.
If he looked like anxious or panicked.
Well, currently, I suspect Nugget is along with, the very colourful spider you see on the ground. And you see probably at that point the maintenance man like backing out of the room.
The spider notices Sid and continues its frenzied dance.
Sid has a 60-foot blind sight of thought.
Yeah.
Thought.
So in other words, its processor chip you can sense skittering through the vent like.
Sid will look at the dancing spider and just kind of cock his head again, as if to say, like, you expect me to climb into the vent with my wings?
Nugget's gonna like make clicking, sarcastic clicking noises.
It goes straight over Sid's head. He thinks that you're saying yes, master.
But in order to open a vent, you may need some sort of tool.
Oh, there's the toolbox. All right, gonna yoink one of those.
Yeah, but the maintenance man did.
Is the maintenance man still here?
No, he backed out of the door.
But he left all his shit.
This is all. I'm a spider. I can't hold tools. I don't think the bird's gonna do much better. So Nugget, in you we trust.
Nugget does thing.
Sid will say in whatever animal language, "Fine, you unskilled buffoon, move." I guess he'll just clamp onto the vent and try to rip it off.
So as
Like Nugget's coming back to the vent with the right tool.
you like hear his screwdriver, Sid like starts pulling on it, and you see it like shaking. Like you do like undo a few screws, and Sid rips off a remaining like vent thing, and it scatters across the ground like.
Make me work like a common tradesman.
The vent is now open, and you do hear off in the distance. You hear.
Sid's like, ah, what was that? There's not supposed to be anything in there.
Did you not see this? Did your great eyes not spot the spot? Oh, wait a second. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
That's right.
Do you know all the metal men on our master's ship? There was metal spider.
And it had colors like enemy.
Well, this seems beyond our ability. I suggest that we all go back to our rooms to be pampered forthwith.
This one's already crawling up towards the vent. Now that Nugget has the cover off it.
What are you doing? Are you working? How barbaric.
But this could be important. What if owners come back and damage is done, and then owners will be sad? Do you want owners to be sad?
That's what they do. They fix problems.
Yeah, but if they're busy fixing problems, then they won't have time to feed us or coddle us or...
It is also shiny.
Maybe your master is inept and unable to meet your needs, but mine is perfect in every way. How dare you imply that he could not do both?
But look at how out of place your feathers are right now. Clearly he's already so swamped with work that you can't, do the proper work.
It's like, before you even finish that sentence, like, it just gawks and squawks really loudly.
I don't understand where the issue is. It's shiny. I want it.
Off in the distance, you hear a loud like another vent fell off.
Nugget's just gonna fucking go after it.
Nugget! Oh, God.
It's taking too long. Shiny thing is getting away.
Why must this be difficult?
So Esteban, Nugget, go on in. What about you, Sid?
He is hopping around like a bird outside the vent. They'll be okay, Sid. They'll be okay, Sid. Don't worry. Your servants will be fine. It'll be okay. Damn it. No, they won't. They need me. Damn. And then he very quietly, he looks around to make sure nobody sees him crawling into a vent. And then crawls his way into the vent.
Do I feel like the wave of shame coming through?
Yeah, like embarrassment.
Ah, beautiful. You are now within the vents. The wafting of air is very clear as you start crawling through the vents. They're rather clean, probably from some maintenance drone or something that goes in, though probably not as clean as you would want, Sid. Still dust and the like here and there.
No, he's horrified. That something this dirty is allowed to exist so close to him.
The spider feels his disgust and tries to sweep the dirt out of the way as he walks to leave a clean trail behind.
So, as you start heading through the vent area, you see the little marks and nicks of the spider's claws along the bottom of the vent, going straight down. And it seems at the bottom there is an open vent.
Oh, Nugget's gonna do some peeking.
Yeah, this is
Nugget's
a
like
vertical
hot
vent.
on the trail.
So
Oh, to go up?
it's a vertical vent down.
Oh, down.
I expect Esteban can climb on surfaces. Nugget, I suppose you could attempt to climb down, though it is very smooth.
Esteban's gonna like spin up an extra thick bit of web and like Spider-Man down and leave the string as like a rope.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dun 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 dun.
I mean, I could always just glide down. I have wings.
Well, this place is a little too cramped for opening up your wings.
Well, okay.
It's not human-sized. So it's nice and comfortable for you to be in, but flapping your wings may be a little much.
Ah.
Hence why you hear Sid hopping.
Like tick tick tick.
Esteban, as you come on down from the ceiling, you see that you come out in the security room. At least that's what you assume it is. It has a lot of those weapons humans use.
Yeah. I'm smart for a spider, but I don't really understand all this stuff. So no real reaction from that information. But...
However, you do see that tiny spider from before, the metallic one. It's at the computer console, and it's actually slightly bigger than you are, as you see it like have something what looks to be a USB plugged into the console, and it's like tapping away at the console.
All right, I'm gonna take the time to quickly like weave a net and kind of just like tap on the vent for the others to hop down.
Nugget's gonna climb down the thingy.
Sid very, very cautiously allows himself to glide down.
Just using its 6 wings against the walls of the vent, like
you just hear
press the wings the edge and just like slides down.
As you eventually land in the net of spider's webs, you see the spider the metallic spider pulling out the USB and strapping it to its back with what appears to be steel silk. Like,
shiny, steel, shiny back.
you see its red eye.
Gonna take a dive at it.
You see its red eye like look up towards you guys. If you're gonna try to take a dive at it, I want you to try making an attack, which is probably a +2, as you're not a combat pet.
Sid's got a lot higher than that.
Excuse you, it's a +5.
Ah.
And I rolled a nat 20.
Ooh.
Nice. So, as you come on in, your talons like rake across the spider, knocking it into like the screen of the console. It's like, and it falls to the ground. You see it like legs up in the air before it twists its body upright, and it's one of its legs like twitching from the damage before it, and basically leaps its way through a control through a vent panel, literally busting it open like, and it starts crawling along. Your claws seem to have done some damage to it, but it was quite hard.
Dang
it
it.
Still has the USB. It didn't drop though.
Is there anything shiny in this area?
Oh yeah, there is. There's a few things. There's like there's some ammo pouches. There's definitely some other USBs hanging around, but you do hear footsteps coming towards the room.
Do I have time to steal the closest shiny thing?
Sure. Roll me sleight of okay. Just like.
Damn.
Wasting all your crits this session, I hope you know.
Yeah, it's just fucking one of the guards' wallets.
I'm gonna take the wallet.
Just like wink. As you took something,
I'm gonna add that to my inventory.
You see like yes, you can. As you see the door open, and you see this rather large, heavy-set guy like walk in. He's got what appears to be a very shiny metallic creature attached to his like shoulder blade, and it seems to be moving and pulsating as he moves. He's like, yeah, having one of these is kind of interesting. I heard Prava has one as well. And hey, what are you doing in here?
Scatter.
Dance.
Nugget, I told you. Nugget, you go in here as well.
Nugget's gonna grab Spider and just dive into the vent.
Sid freezes for a second, panicking awkwardly before like he just takes Nugget's lead immediately and dives back into the vent.
So you dive into a vent, just like whoosh. He's like, Nugget, get back here. What did he take?
You hear Nugget chittering all the way.
It's like, all you hear is like, damn it, you took one of the master keys and my wallet. What the hell? You now have guard's wallet.
Why do you pull me away? We could have got help. This is big. Too big for us.
But he would take my things.
But Metal Spider took Master's things.
Yeah. Do you know how long it would take to explain all of this? Your dancing is not going to be able to communicate the intricacies of this delicate situation. We need to get the shiny thing.
I thought my dance was pretty communicative.
I like to think that everybody on the station knows Nugget, because whenever Nugget is not in the carrier, she's just like everywhere.
It's like can open doors.
Everything.
So it's just like all through the station, just like robbing everybody. Just.
Oh god. But yeah, it seems like the spider has gone deeper into the place, but you do have what appears to be a quote-unquote blood trail to follow. And heading, I suspect you're following the synthetic blood trail?
Yep, it's the most direct. Well, I mean, I guess I'm along for the ride. I'm being carried. So Nugget, are we following the blood trail?
No, we're following blood trail. We getting that spider.
It's the spatters. He refuses to touch it.
As you're heading through the vents, you have a lot more view of the station now. As you pass security and you're starting to get into the more general areas of the station, you know, like the promenade and the like. There's like slits in the vent that go along the wall, and you can see all the people like wandering around below. You see some people that you recognize as well from your master's interactions. For one, you know, Thiveron's master is currently walking through the station looking very proud. He's like got his hands behind his back. He's like looking at the station, the planet below. Clearly has a sense of pride about him. That's at least what you detect.
Master's friends down there. Maybe Master's friends help.
The shiny thing is this way. Does he have any?
Not be seen by Algarian like this.
But you also do see other people as well. For instance, you do notice that there is that succubus that your master doesn't like, who's currently sitting at a cafe with Moana. They seem to be enjoying their time there, talking away, smiling, you know, enjoying themselves. But you shouldn't trust them. Thiveron doesn't trust them. However, you do see that the sound of the spider still walks ahead of you. So, if you continue on, you will start getting slightly more away from the promenade now, and start to get into the back areas and cargo bays and the like, as you're heading deeper down. But before you do see somebody with almost golden-like hair standing at the entrance to a door as you're passing him by in the vent.
Sid is like, who is he? He's amazing.
Yes, he's everything with fashion.
So stylish.
Oh, I know who this is.
Oh yeah, Nugget knows. In fact, you probably all do. I think all of your pets met Zayn before. Unsure though.
Yeah, I would assume so. Everyone Prava meets, Esteban meets. All right.
You see Zayn talking on the communicator at his ear. You see, he puts up his ear. It's like, yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I've set up the meetings. Yes, I've set up with the royal family about transfer of goods. I'm sure it'll help them a lot.
Is this a work call? Is Zayn working?
It seems like he is having a call of the work variety. He seems to be talking about Brian's planet.
Dude, Nugget.
But yeah, you do see it's like, why I'm doing this? Let's just say I've gotten a bit more ambitious lately.
Does he have anything shiny?
Oh, he's got shines all over him. He's got bits and baubles. He's got a necklace on. Before he hangs up, you do hear him say, "Yeah, I know. I'll come to the CEO meeting in a moment. Don't worry." And he you see him like hang up the call. Yeah, he's like putting it away. You do get a feeling of how do I say this? Finality from him, I suppose.
Like he just made like a big decision that's gonna.
Sort of, yes. Like he's like, but there's also a weight getting off his shoulders. Even his body language tells that he's up against a wall, like looking at his phone through pictures.
Esteban has to like physically resist the urge to go comfort him.
You can't see the pictures from where you are in the vents. He's just looking through his phone.
Esteban, no, we can't be seen crawling through vents like common vermin.
But he's got something going on. There's some complicated situation. He seems.
It's
so
okay.
lonely.
The dapper man can handle it himself.
But Shiny Man will probably be. This is the one I would say can help us. And he also has shiny.
He's also shiny. That is important.
No, Nugget, you can't steal the shiny man.
But he gives good pets.
There's many things you could do. I'm not completely railroading you.
How difficult does it look like to pop open this vent?
Not too difficult. You do have a screwdriver.
So we get shiny help. We get shiny man help.
Okay, let's get shiny man help.
All right, Nugget's gonna go out the vents.
Okay, so you head out the vent. Did you want to be stealthy or just immediately drop down like a...
Gonna drop on his head.
As you drop down from the ceiling, I'm sure in a masterful way, like not at all like a bag of bricks.
And while I'm going down... That's his phone.
Okay, so he had put his phone away in his jacket pocket, but as you come down, you're like wings flap. He's like, whoa, what the... He's like waving his arms a little bit at first before he notices the pink fluff. And he's like, Nugget, not again. And he's like, reaches up, grabs the scruff of your neck and pulls you off his face. Like, what are you doing?
Third time's a charm. Dance.
Yeah, I'm gonna present. I keep forgetting Spider's name. Esteban?
Yeah, that's right.
Esteban. He's gonna hold out Esteban on her palms as they dance.
It's like he's looking towards the spider dance. And he's like, he looks up towards the vent. Is Sid hiding?
Like he's got his head poking around, but the second he notices the thoughts of him like having noticed it, he immediately like hides in the vent.
He's like going on a small adventure.
Can't be seen like this.
So going on a small adventure through the vents, huh?
Nod.
I see. Well, I suppose I could lend you a hand if you promise to be good. No chewing on wires. By the way, he does.
Nod.
As he does pet Esteban with his other hand. He doesn't seem afraid of a spider.
The dancing turns for just a moment into like a pleased little jig, but then Spider immediately goes back to danger mode.
Where you try to head inside here? He knocks on the door to the what appears to be a cargo room.
Is that where the vent was leading in that direction?
It does seem it was where it was leading.
Alright, I guess we nod. If that's the general direction, maybe he can see the spider.
Zayn probably can't fit in the vent, so I mean, we have no other option.
True. We must go through doors.
Oh, interesting. So he's just carrying you both through the doors, is he?
Yeah.
What's Sid gonna do?
Sid is very carefully going to follow behind you guys.
Just hop, flap, flap, flap. So yeah, you enter into the cargo bay without having to go through the vent process.
Dance. Point.
Let's see if he notices.
Dance. Ooh.
Let's see if the stealth works.
Does Sid notice the thing?
Oh yeah, it's like
oh god,
falling over here. It's all.
Sid immediately takes flight into the air.
You see him looking over, and he's like, "Huh, that's weird."
Sid starts circling the spider.
The spider's like crawling across the cargo bay thing and looking up towards you, Sid. Would you roll me an acrobatics? Oh, nice. As a small laser beam shoots out and it's like across the area.
Like Sid very dazzlingly dodges it, doing like a an inverted left side barrel roll as it misses, and then soaring up so that like his face is very proudly going up above where he was flying before. And like his magical energy is just like raining down as electric sparks as he does so.
Gotta make sure to look all proud and stuff, and he's like, I see what you're after. Okay then, I think I can help you. And he like puts you guys on top of this area before boink.
Metal Man's so helpful. Your gold so
shiny.
By the way, this thing is currently heading off in this direction, but this guy's Zayn's gonna basically grab onto the giant cargo container and stop the crane in its tracks. Like,
so strong.
It's like not going anywhere. Diving up towards the robotic being, you can see it start like looking around at the attackers, like still keeping the USB strapped to its back firmly.
Gonna try to steal it.
Oof.
Oh no!
Oh, and it's going to try doing something. Roll me another acrobatics, Sid. You avoid it as it jumps up, attempting to grab you, going over Nugget, just barely avoiding you.
Can I attack it with my talons?
You may try to. I like how Esteban's like on Zayn's head.
Yeah, not really a fighter, so.
As you attempt to, you see your talons basically rake across the metal carapace of the spider. It seems extremely tough. As the chase continues, you see eventually Zayn is just standing on here as well. And he's like, "You can't get away now, little spider." I don't mean you, Esteban.
Esteban gets it. He understands.
However, you do see a slight malicious glow in the spider's eyes as you hear warning sirens starting to kick up from above.
Oh, is the cargo door about to open? Oh no.
The rush of air starts to spill from this section.
I'm gonna go ahead and cling to Zayn.
Okay. Looking up flight rules, because I'm gonna need them.
As the intense wind starts up from the air leaking through the cargo bay doors as he starts open, you see the spider confidently like walking across the ground. If you guys want to stay up in the air, you are going to have to roll for it.
I have a +8 to do that because I have perfect maneuverability. Acrobatics. 24.
If I just want to cling to Zayn for dear life, do I have to do anything? Should I like roll like athletics to?
No, he can hold on to you, but there's an issue. He's having a bit of issue.
What kind of issue?
He's basically been locked down as he's barely rolled enough to hold onto the ground and avoid being sucked down into space.
Flyability.
I would say that you've been dragged slightly over a pit as well, Sid.
Ah!
You're not completely in it, but it is like shh.
Alright, dang it.
You're also being dragged towards the side. It's like shh.
No!
You see the spider cut into the side of the area here, which reveals the fact that these two are here. You see the spider basically jump through this vent, like Grabby did try to stop it, but she didn't roll high enough. But someone did roll, and rolled well, as you see the cargo bays close once more.
Immediately leap into action and chase.
Oh wait, the thing closed?
It is closing. It's much less severe wind now. But let's see what he can do. Okay, yeah. So Zayn literally just goes, Esteban, I hope you forgive me, and flipping skim tosses Esteban towards the hole that the spider mech just poof.
Wow.
Nugget's gonna look at Zayn expectantly.
Ben, he doesn't manage to throw you far. It's like sorry, wind. He probably gets just sucked down here as well. It's like poof, ow. He's not in space because it's too close, but he's definitely accidentally trapped himself against the flipping closing doors.
Nugget's gonna chitter at him.
Which direction did the spider go?
It cut in through the wall here and went in through the vent here.
How are Grabby and Raison feeling?
Raison was like so very much panicked, but is feeling very if there's a feeling of heroism, he's basically feeling that right now from having saved Zayn. He's a bit confused as well from the random animals.
Sid circles around Grabby for a couple seconds and then perches on top of her shoulder and then points toward the vent.
Grabby nods. She tried reaching for a spider before, but she does reach down and use her like heated knife to basically pry off the vent and pull it off.
Sid was like, well, stop standing around, you oafs.
Who's Nugget trying to steal from?
Nugget's just gonna steal the closest shiny thing.
Let's see who doesn't notice. Oh, they're too distracted. You can steal one object.
Stop it.
As you manage this small foiled package that you managed to stuff away in your pocket before, of course, Sid is like points out towards where they went.
I thought we were just hanging out here, so okay. I go.
I thought we were just chilling now.
Zayn like walks
What I
in.
wanted.
Zayn like walks in, seeing the animals starting to go through the thing, and he turns to the two teenagers and goes, "Wait, what are you doing in here?" They're both like,
How do they feel when he asks that question? Panicked
like
or?
they panicked, and like their hands were caught in a cookie jar. It's like, were you trying to steal from cargo? It does seem like it's just fucking implied, but yeah, it does seem like they may have been caught trying to take things for their own projects. Zayn's cool, I'm sure it'll be fine. And as you guys head into the vents, As you tap on the phone, you see the lock screen of Zayn's phone pop up, and you see like it's right away it's a picture of like the holiday that you guys had on the beach. Well, you know, your masters had on the beach. Like it's the one I still remember where he took where after he had phoned Bryn was next to him. He's holding his arm over. It's just a picture of everybody in the background. You have like Aiden is at the barbecue, having calmed down from the whole Sarah thing.
Oh, cute.
Down, you mean it looks like he's seen a literal ghost, like his face is all flushed and he's looking panicked?
A little bit, yeah.
All right, cool. I'll put it in my little pouch.
Mm-hmm. Got like a little fanny pouch.
I thought we were in a... Aren't we in a hurry? Shouldn't we go? Shouldn't we go?
Currently, you're waiting for what appears to be... It looks almost like a dumbwaiter in the vent that's going like up and down.
Okay, I'm gonna check out the foil packet then.
As you open it up, you see like this weird grey stuff like in the foil packet. It's got grey, it's got a bit of stripes of yellow in it. Let's see, would any of you have ever seen this being used? So, the dumbwaiter soon comes down as you're playing with what we know as plastic explosives.
But we, the pets, have no idea, so just like smashing this stuff, being real risky with it. Does it taste good? Lick, lick, lick.
You hear behind you, Raison saying, "Whatever you're doing, I hope you're safe."
Oh, he's so considerate. What a good boy.
You also hear, "Hey, where's my phone?" From Zayn as you're going up and down waiter.
Nugget's gonna chitter.
Is that every time you steal something?
Like,
it's a chitter.
It sounds like laughing every time someone notices.
It's like hehehe. So, as you are heading up the dumbwaiter, you do eventually reach a small, like, long piece of vent, and you see like a rather large fan going like between. Well, it should be going, but you see the metal spider holding it as it goes through, and it looks back towards you before letting go, and the fan spins up at high speed once again.
Oh no.
And you see it crawl away like...
Esteban's gonna look at the fan and like think about touching it, but then decide like, no, fast, scary. And he's gonna like push the phone towards the fan.
Right. Nugget shrugs and pushes it. She doesn't know the value of phones.
So, Zayn's phone, filled with some precious memories, suddenly gets jammed between the fan blade, and you just see some sparks happen as the fan blade goes and like stops.
Everything went better than expected.
You see the jammed remains like jittering around as the fan struggles to start up again. The picture of the home screen image like flashes a few times as it struggles to stay awake.
He probably has it saved to the cloud. Nugget's gonna take the phone with her.
So, once you get on the other side of the fan, you just rip the mobile out again. You rip the communicator out, and it's like half of it drops on the ground. You probably just scrounge up the shiny pieces. Just.
Yep.
All they're gonna see is they're gonna see Nugget playing with the broken pieces. That's all they're gonna know. Okay.
Yeah.
By the way, as you going through, you finally make it through to the area that appears to be a long stretch. It seems to be a medical area. Like you've seen these places before when Aiden got patched up, and also when Thiveron goes to see his sister, so Sid would know, all the places where humanoids stab other humanoids to make them feel better for some reason.
Is it an active med bay? Are there like people actively suffering in the area?
Yeah, there does seem to be a few people like hurt, but they're not like, terminal illness type of thing.
Yeah. Still, when the spider gets to this room, he like stops and shudders for a second. Just like hitting those waves of negative emotions, he has to like acclimate to them before he can.
You see like some people like holding their arms like very hurt and just a few burns. Below you do see that there is currently like Ellie in the medical bay as well. Or Vidal, basically Aiden's fiance. She's a doctor.
Is she like in pain? What are her emotions like?
More or less actually happy.
No, Ellie's like a quiet, taciturn girl, so I'm sure Prava has like a hard time like understanding her feelings. But I'm sure at this point the spider's like very.
Oh, the spider probably knows the jealousy thing and the like, and knows the very intricacies. He knows that she doesn't actually get angry when she pretends to be jealous.
Okay, it's more like a muse, is it? It's more like...
More or less playing around with Aiden.
Okay, I gotcha.
She's only ever done it when he's around. Other than that, it seems like the end of event leads into the next room, just past the medical bay.
I mean, the spider has to actively resist the urge to go around comforting people in the medical bay. We're on a mission here, where we have a goal.
It's like first thing people hear, it's like, oh my god, a spider! Oh, a spider! As soon as like he goes up to them, that was how to go. As you enter into this area,
stop you! We have you cornered for the last time.
You see it like look back towards you for a moment, and then it leaps through the other vent.
Well,
however, you guys do have a small issue, as this may be a puzzle room. As you see across the ground, there are some, well, it looks almost like lights or laser beams going across. Like even here, it's like, and you do see what appears to be a small turret facing the room.
I know. Give me your butt string.
I mean, there are more polite ways to ask, but okay.
Butt string, 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 butt string.
Actually, here's a serious question. Is Esteban's web just as colorful and shiny as he is?
It's like, it's a good question. I'd say yes. It's like golden flask. It's like beautiful golden silk. I'm sure it's sorted all sorts of rumors about golden thread back on the planet they originate from. So yes, I pass you my beautiful golden butt silk. My wonderful.
Of course, Sid probably doesn't want anything to do with that.
Oh, do you want do you want like the strong, tough version, or do you want the sticky version?
This is for you to climb across. So whatever you can use to, and then I get to keep, and then I get to keep, and then I get to keep.
And then you get to keep. Sure, I'll give you the tough, non-sticky stuff, so it doesn't get all over your hands.
So we tie here, and then have it go like to here, and then whoop. Whoop. And where's the vent?
The vent is just over here.
All right, so you can attach like to these. And...
Whoop.
That's a lot of silk to produce in such a short period of time. Wow. I'm starting to get hungry.
Looks towards Sid. Esteban don't eat friends, it's fine. So, you're gonna crawl across it? Alright, yeah, you're able to fly across where Esteban climbs across the thread as you laid it out in such a way that it does not extend too far. That it would snap. And I would make you roll and fall down into turret-infested waters. But yeah, if you don't know, essentially this seems to be a unit chamber, just windowed, but it seems like this may be the area where, like above, it seems like symbiotes may get their hosts in that area.
Oh.
As you did see the security guard that shouted at you for stealing his wallet, that he had one. As you are going deeper into the area, you do hear something down the end of the vent. You hear what sounds like a meeting going on. And you hear, "This is our latest financial report, manager, please pay attention." Though it seems like that area is blocked off from like a grate. You do hear that a meeting is going on with all of, well, your masters are currently in.
This is weird for me to ask you this, but how does Prava feel right now?
Depends on how he feels about business talk, like a lot of business talk.
And then Prava's really upset, but he's like repressing the hell out of it to like force himself into cheerfulness.
And as you continue down the vent once more, look at that, you're in a vent.
Oh, more vent. Wonderful.
As I said, it's up in the top right that you sense where the machine is.
These are all like doorways or like openings in the vents.
Yes,
one
that
up
is
here.
correct.
So these ones are closed, but this one's open? Question mark.
It does look like it can be opened. It looks to be a simple
Okay.
thing to just...
I'm just gonna very cautiously peek, like as slightly opened as possible. Angle like my top spider eyes, so I don't need like the main facing eyes, and just.
Alright. It seems to open downward, so you do see some things that are revealed downward and beyond.
Okay, so I basically see that. Are those like naturalistic looking webs, or are those like metal webs?
They look like metallic nanite-made webs.
Enemies built fort. Enemies build house. They build house.
Panic dancing.
Look,
Sorry, I was distracted. Is there something shiny in there?
There's shiny house main support over there. Shiny house causeway there. Shiny house linking lanes there.
Like, suddenly explains it like in very, very detailed manner. like an engineer explaining computer.
Yeah. Over there, you see that's the load bearing thread. It's very important to the structure.
Wait, is this bad shiny?
It doesn't look like my shiny. It looks like metal cable, like wire, like bad shiny, all bad shiny.
Oh, bad. Okay, because Nugget was about to grab some. We want shiny to come to us, so shake, 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 shake.
Big web might be family web.
Would you
More
please roll
shiny?
me, as you shake it and you're on the other side of the door, could you please roll me acrobatics? No, sleight of hand, actually.
We like sleight of hand.
So you managed to pull your hand away just in time as you see like a red dot. They're tracking along here, like.
Oh. Never mind. Maybe not.
Light came from up here. If we ambush closer, ambush hatch. Yes.
Ambush. Peek.
You're peeking through.
Oh.
You see the red dot suddenly swing around. It's like. Vroom.
Hide.
There's one thing bugs know. It's hide from light.
What you do? Does anybody want to roll me perception?
I will.
Bam.
With your vision sights, yeah, okay, you don't need direct line of sight. So, essentially, you notice the same kind of sparks that a machine would give off, and you notice this. You notice that all three cables are connected through here, and here, but there is only one cable holding up in this direction.
Yeah.
How amateur web build? Only one support on that side? Easy to collapse whole thing.
It would put a lot of weight if all three cables were put down. Meaning that would
So we get these ones at this end, and then that end falls.
By the way, you do notice that you're basically in hydroponics. In fact, you're in hydroponics where Bryn's place is.
Oh, we got some shrooms up in here. We got any party shrooms?
I'm gonna fly
Wait,
over.
Yeah.
Bring butt silk if hurt can pull back.
Oh, okay, that works. I gonna tie the butt silk around. Make like a butt silk harness.
It's a good thing you guys are the same size, huh? This one's a big ass spider.
Tug twice if need pull back. We'll try to watch, but
You see Nuggets like kind of distracted, just like holding the butt silk and is just like nodding. Uh-huh. So shiny. I'm gonna try to fly sneakily over the thingy.
What about you, Sid? What are you doing? As you see your companions, or minions as you call them, are activating their plan. And you see the spider starting to look towards their location.
Can I, so this is just a steel door?
It's just like a flap, yeah, like a very light flap.
While they're doing that, I'm going to try and distract it by opening the flap up here and starting to fly around in a circle.
Ah. Okay, I think acrobatics would be a good thing, and for Nugget, if you want to take this, I think possibly sleight of hand.
Yeah, we like that.
Essentially, you're getting your fingers into the locks and like digging them in. This is only for you. Anybody can use different abilities to get rid of these cables. So once again, it fires like a very thin beam towards you, Sid, and barely manages to burn a little bit of your feathers as you fly around. But thankfully, it didn't hit you, as it did not roll high enough. There's a
You got singed. What are you gonna do about it, Sid?
cable disconnected. You see the weight of it start drifting down. It's like, poof, and it starts sliding up a bit as it starts to droop.
Does it break these webs?
It is starting to strain them, but they are holding for now.
Mm-hmm.
You do see the shield around it start to flicker a bit.
We like that. We like that.
good. It work.
Go to this one. Sid good. Sid good to continue distracting.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna go to this one over here.
How are you going to distract it? Because it is noticing Nugget now.
So what's this red circle around it?
It seems to be like an energy shield. It's like flickering a little.
Yeah.
Does it seem to be working on anything?
It seems to be trying to keep you guys away from it. It's trying to track one of you with its I-beam. It is holding its the USB in both its claws.
Okay. Can I like swoop down and grab like one of these pebbles or rocks down here and just start dropping it on it?
Oh, yeah. Perhaps a talon attack, or if you want a really big rock, maybe an athletics.
I will roll the athletics. Nope.
You go down, you're like, I can pick up this rock, and the rock's like 5 times the size of it. It's like...
It's about to be humbled.
It's like, I can lift it! Meanwhile, Nuggets, please roll me acrobatics.
Acrobatics. Hey.
Let's look.
Your bird has a +10 athletics mod? Where did you find, like, your, like,
What?
skills for your animal? Because all my pets, they didn't come with any, like, skills. They didn't come with any. I just have, like, my natural, like, +2 to dex and +1 to whiz for modifiers and abilities.
Joe?
I'm sorry. Somebody talking to me.
Yeah.
Repeat that.
Oh, I was just asking, how do you have a +10 for athletics on your bird? Where did you find, like, skills for your pet?
So in the creature companions, it'll have a list of stats for creature companions, and at level 6, athletics is a 10.
What?
Oh.
Yeah, may have to search those up. But for now, this is all for fun.
Yeah.
Though maybe a little less fun as you see the beam like go up towards Nugget, and basically it impacts your wing. It doesn't burn through it, but it does injure it a little bit, causing you unable to fly.
Okay, yeah, Bryn Nugget has a +8 to acrobatics, athletics, perception, stealth, and survival.
Repeat that again, but slower.
A +8 to acrobatics,
Uh-huh.
athletics, perception, stealth, and survival.
Okay. It has been done. Thank you.
Oh, so it's +8.
Yeah, because we're only level 4 pets and not level 10. So, we're not level 5. 6, whatever he is. Anyway, sorry, continue.
You know what? Yeah, I think I'll keep the rolls as they are for now, and the results, but now remember the, the outcome. But yes, essentially the laser beam disables your ability to fly for the time being as it hurt your wing.
Ouchie.
Oh no. Well, I'm at the thing, right? So I could still try to unscrew it.
You can try sleight handing it, yes.
Oh, but then I am fucked. Oh wait, no. Okay, I'm gonna do the thing, and then I'm gonna tug on the string. I'm gonna undo it and then tug.
I followed you out here so that like I wouldn't be so far away that the web would break right away. So yeah.
Yeah.
Trust.
Slide ahead. Now tug. Tug.
Pull. Okay, let me update my athletics and I'll...
Wow, it's the exact same roll. What the hell? No, wait a minute. It's slightly slower, but that is quite well. Yep, that is fine.
And then when I get a chance to, Sid wants to attempt to pick up the rock again. He can't be embarrassed in front of the other pets.
Pick up rock.
He needs to look strong. God damn. I rolled a 1 and then a 2.
So, With you pulling Nugget back towards you, I'd say she's about here now. How are you going to disable the last cable?
Nugget's AFK, so I guess I'll have to leave her there. And I'm just gonna go for it across this web to give it a good old chomp.
Just going across the wall, across the web, and attempting to chomp at it. Roll me acrobatics. Oh. Yeah, I think that's low enough. As the beam rakes across the floor, you are knocked down from the from the wall, and go past the web, and you are physically falling.
Oh no. How fast? Sid, help!
Yeah, I was gonna say, how far away am I? Can I, let go of the rock and try to catch her?
Yeah, I suspect you only went down here to pick up a rock, so you can just, whoop, if you want.
Mm-hmm.
Is Nugget falling?
Nope. You got pulled back, but Esteban fell, and Sid is attempting to save Esteban.
Oh no, Esteban.
Let's see
what should I roll?
Either athletics
to get there in time, or
yeah, athletics or athletics.
Are you kidding me? A 1 and then 2 2s?
No, hang on. No, wait. It's right. It's been two each time. Look, it's been 2 2 2 2.
No, it's 1 and then 2 and then 2.
Weird.
Oh.
You have the opposite of my
Sid's
nat
gotta
20
start
hers
working out.
earlier.
Can I reflex save to throw a web lasso onto the beam?
I'll tell you what. You can reflex save to throw a web lasso onto Sid.
Okay, perfect.
But Esteban, grab my claws.
And you just see this golden silk go whoosh up, and you just missed Esteban, but then this golden silk comes up and wraps around your talon.
And then I fly him back up to safety.
Nice. That entire exchange was kind of cool. So, what are you?
See, Sid cares in his own way.
Of course he cares. If he wasn't shown to be the supreme of caring, then that means he failed at something.
Yeah.
So what are you three going to do about this last cable?
Well, you guys are already there.
Yeah. So, I could drop Esteban on it.
If you want, you could combine one help action and one attack.
No, yes, beautiful. Bring me down low. We do swooping strike.
We swoop. I'm gonna roll an attack roll to aid.
I believe that's how you aid in combat. You guys haven't done it yet. Holy shit!
Well, it's a good thing that I was just aiding.
Holy shit!
Spider chomp.
Spider chomp.
So, describe to me how you two team attack this exactly. Do you just fly up past
So,
dive down?
to build momentum, Sid arches into a really, really tight loop, pulling the string taut and slingshotting him on the downswing directly into the cable.
No, do this paraglider style. I'm webbed to your feet, and I'm hanging back on a line, and I got webs between my legs to hold me in the air. And as it catches, I come in, and I just chomp and pull the cable, and you pull me while I bite into it, and you rip the whole thing down.
Both of those sound amazing. So as you go on in, grab being pulled down and the cable snaps free as you finally hear as each of the cables slide from their moorings, and you see the shield flickering, turning off as all 3 cables slip away and drag down the entire web system with it on that one cable, swinging it down towards the what appears to be some sort of preserve. And as it slams down below, and yes, I did make this. I made this system just for some pet adventures.
You
I love it.
As it lands, you see it like twitching a little bit as it starts to slowly stand up from its like moorings, like shaking. The one leg that was broken by Nugget's critical before is still twitching. Its back opens up and you see these creatures starting to fly out.
Oh no.
However, from Prava's shield generator, you also see these tubes fall out. They seem modified somehow and are sparking. It seems like the fly things are attempting to go. If you want to have a closer look at these things.
And they're also like robotic in nature. They're also, oh yeah.
Yeah, they're mechanical.
So, Sid flies over here and tries to attack this one. I'm okay doing it like Lancer style.
Yeah, that's what I was.
But it's a good narrative.
Yeah, that's what I was essentially doing that entire time. I was like, you, me, you.
Okay.
That works.
I immediately fly over here and attack this one.
You're attacking the bug, not the thing, right?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
It's like, I've had enough. End it all. Boom.
Just a shower of fucking feathers.
Let's see. Hiya. Yeah, there's a decent roll.
Nice. As you talon it, you just see the little bug stands no chance against your mighty talons as it flies into a rock wall before just poof. See bits and pieces fall down. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? This bug is going to attempt to attack Nugget. Actually,
No.
It's going to attempt to pick up this and fly over to you.
I say no.
And it is dropping it by you before going over here.
This thing looks like it would be shiny.
I was gonna say, enemy brought you shiny. How do you?
So this is like a sparking canister of some kind?
Yeah, a tiny sparking canister.
Nugget's gonna pick it up.
Okay, so you pick it up. You now have it picked up in your hand. You are big enough in order to hold it in one hand if you desire. What do you wish to desire to do with a canister that's sparking and like shaking a little in your hand?
Does it seem like it might explode? Would Nugget be able to realize that this might explode?
It does have a feeling of danger about it. You know, the same sort of feeling that fire gives off, that all creatures understand.
You know when in in Emperor's New Groove, when Krunk has the potion and he's told to feel it, and he just goes with his hands. Feel the danger. That's what Nugget's doing with it. And then we're gonna throw it at the bug.
Oh, you're gonna throw it back at the bug?
Yep.
Alright, just roll me a normal attack then, and we'll see how it goes. It lands here and explodes. Right, let me roll. Roll me 2d10.
Ooh, oh. Aw, man. Beans.
5. However, it bypasses armored resistance.
I should have gotten those armor-piercing bullets before, huh?
This one explodes, and this one explodes.
Yeah. And then I move. I got 20 feet. I'm gonna make my way downtown.
Thinking fast.
Boo-doo, boo-doo, boo.
It is going to attempt to hit Esteban, who is currently behind cover. If the game decides to load...
Is it going to be EAC or KAC?
EAC.
Okay. I'm scared. It misses.
Yep, that's a +4 as well, so it's like beam, and it misses. You do see that it's actually a line, and it probably, like, down this way, so it probably would have hit the canister as well, if it was allowed to. Esteban, it's your turn.
Okay. This is probably stupid dangerous, because I only have a 40-foot move speed, and I have to end it, but I'm going to run over to this canister and grab it, and I'm going to sprint under him and silk it up to his bottom.
Oh, just strapping it to him.
Yeah.
What would be the thing for that?
I guess I'm like hauling it over and quickly doing like the physical labor of like spinning a web, so maybe in athletics.
Yeah, go ahead. I will accept that. Yeah, I would accept that. You basically grab it, pull it over, and as you're struggling with him, he's like putting down like the metal spider-like claw towards you, but you duck under him and strap it with golden silk across his like underside.
Yeah, and I have no movement left to get away from him now, so this is where I end.
Buzz, 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 buzz. That's as far as it can go. It can't even drop it. Right, we go back around. Sid, what are you doing? You see your fellow companion has strapped what seems to be the glowing canister to the bottom of this thing, but now he's having trouble getting away.
I grab him and fly away with him.
Woo! Whee!
How much movement speed does...
He's got 30. So 20, 30.
Yeah, just grab, fly. It is now strapped. Let me see.
Uh-oh.
I think this thing's gonna plop this down here, and then attempt to attack you.
Unacceptable!
This is Casey. Oh, he fails. You got over 10, I know that. He's like
yes,
buzzing
I do.
around you like... Alright then, who's next? Did Esteban or Nugget want to go?
Oh. I could continue to get... Oh, wait, I have... Hold on. They gave me a present. I'm gonna pick this one up now. And I'm gonna try to throw it at the canister.
Okay. Roll me attack.
This time. Yes.
Oh, it nails it straight in the hair. Just whoop. and both of them you just see this almost from far away. You see some people working in the background. Some like people look around as to you it looks like a big flashing explosion, like, poof, but off in the distance like poof.
So I don't know if this is like some kid just have a firecracker. What was?
Yeah, essentially it's like boom. You see that it's twitching. It's much more damage than it would be because of somebody getting a fucking critical, like a massive critical on it as it tried running away before. You see it like barely standing up. It's like is attempting to leap and get at you, Sid.
Try it, mate.
Try it, mate.
Oh no!
Leap, grab. Poof.
How come everybody's rolling rocks but me?
No. Now it's my turn to protect you.
I specifically told everybody not to touch me, Ash.
You're lucky that was
He's
just
violating my personal space.
You're gonna violate his boundaries. He clearly established that as one of his boundaries.
You're now trapped.
No.
You're lucky that can't be a damaging attack because he was doing a maneuver. So basically, he traps you under his legs. Like, this twitching thing is like holding one of your wings down and opening its jaw up as a beam starts generating. Like, Esteban.
Okay. I'm gonna go and try to pull him off. I'm gonna grab at one of these front legs, and I'm gonna just bite down as hard as I can and try and rip him off of my bird buddy.
Bird friend. What's with you guys rolling so like weirdly high? What the fuck?
Me?
Powerful.
I am not rolling high.
Well, you rolled high to save people, and you also rolled to flipping decimate this thing. Remember? But yeah, you managed to grab. What did you wish to do with him? Basically, pull him over, like pin him down.
Yeah, just try and like spin him around so if he like fires off his mouth laser, it's not gonna hit me. You bird friend.
I would say yeah. So I would say you would be able to attack him off of it. Like basically move it like poof. Ah, beautiful, beautiful.
We are a team. We need our own team name, just like the Masters.
I think that hit. He's a tiny though. There we deal 5 damage to Nugget. Just nipping away. Like nibble, nibble, nibble.
85.
There would be more of them, but you murdered them. So, back around we go. This thing, it's not looking very good. You see it moves like mechanically. Like, in fact, it seems like it's heavy enough that it's sinking into the goo.
Oh yes, this is Brian's gooey planet water.
Oh, I love it.
That's why I didn't give you any penalties. You guys have been moving around. So yeah, who wants to go next? It's the hero's turn.
We attack?
Yes.
We
attack.
We protect. We attack. We are best
attack.
pack.
Attack spider. Oh.
Yeah, Sid definitely wants to fly back up and attack it, but I'll let somebody else go first if they want.
I miss.
How far can this guy go? He can only go up. That's all we can do.
Oh, I take attack of opportunity.
Since he left
He
yours.
flies over us too, so can't we also if he's flying through our threatened spaces?
I would allow. Yeah, sure. Why not? Because
No,
you
everybody,
got
let's go.
webs and you can fly, so I suppose you could reach him if you really wanted to.
No, I almost rolled Prava's attack. That would have been.
I do 5.
I thought your first. Oh no, it was a spider.
You
5,
chomp.
5 is Sidoso
Said,
attacking.
take-
I was holding my other reaction just in case he tries to move or he tries to move.
All right, he is extremely damaged. Exactly 5s. How did you? Like 2 away or no 1 away? What the fuck?
That was both of our minimum rolls, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so weird. Okay, so who's next? Who wants to do anything? You want to take revenge, Sid?
Yes. He flies up above the spider and attack.
He fly, he attack.
Are you kidding me?
Oh my god!
See, Ash? I rolled 2 1s and 2 2s so far.
How is... I don't understand.
Alright. Where can the rest of my move go? I want to go here and try to prevent this bug from moving.
Fair enough. No attack of opportunity then. But yeah, Esteban, you can take your turn because he's only moving. Yeah, it's a dash.
This guy's looking pretty hurt, right?
Yes.
This seems more dangerous. I'm gonna run over and chomp this bug before he can.
You miss.
Oh, damn it.
Oh no. Oh look, right next to the canister too.
How lovely. Because I wouldn't be sharing this guy's square, I'd be right here.
No! Are you kidding me? I got an 8! You couldn't even hit a fucking AC 10 shit! You missed! Your bad luck has came to me! Oh no! Corvus has infested us.
Yep.
I
He
say
really
that.
has.
Yeah, that's why he rolled so well on his stuff, like, last Sunday. Flipping bad luck all over me. Okay, next. Who's next?
Have I gone yet?
I did ask
We just
you...
went around the cycle. Yeah.
Oh,
So that's
sorry. My mom came in and I got restricted. What is this? I have a package.
You missed a chance to attack of opportunity. That's basically all you
I
missed.
had already used mine though, so.
I forgot about that. But yeah, anybody who wants to go?
I kind of want to get away from this canister before. Sid's got the same problem. I guess I'll just go immediately and try attacking this guy again. Alright, second time's the charm. We can do this. We got talent, we got skill, chump.
And he is chomped like a bug.
Awesome. I'm gonna get the hell away from that canister.
He wants to be alive, so he's going to attempt to knock away Nuggets.
No.
Aha! Yes. I guess, Sid, did you want to go?
Yep. If this thing's about to blow up, I want to risk the attack of opportunity, swoop down and grab it, and then fly over him and drop it on top of him and end up here.
Oh.
I want to drop it, yeah, in that square.
Let's have a go. 17 KC.
Nope.
Oh, speedy. So you avoided the bug, and as you come over here, you drop the canister down. Roll me 2d10.
2d8s or 2d10s?
2d10. armor piercing damage. Or armor piercing on your scale.
11.
Ooh. And you see it shatter as its control enters. You see these crumble as well. Bits and pieces fall along the edges. You have succeeded.
We did it. We heroes.
Yay! Shiny.
Sid just lands on a rock above it and starts screeching at it, and waving his like feathers at it.
I take.
Angry bird.
I take.
And then never gives it back to anybody.
And then goes over here and starts taking pieces of the spider.
No, now Nugget has a master key. This is more dangerous than enemy.
As you've cleared out this area and you are going around collecting things, you see one of the hydroponics bay attendants walk over, peering over the wall that's about chest high to them, and they're like, "What? Sid? Nugget? What? Esteban?" These guys tend to know, since you're allowed to play in here sometimes. And he's like looking down towards you guys like, "Hey, contact the managers."
Not again.
It's like, yeah, they seem to have been playing around in here. And I suspect like you're still collecting bits and pieces.
Sid's gonna danger dance towards this thing. Maybe this time it'll finally know the problem's been dealt with. Excuse you, we not play game. We save.
It's like, whoa, these bits and pieces. Nugget, have you been stealing vital equipment again? He's like picking up a leg of a robotic spider.
Nugget's holding on to the other end of it, like trying to pull it away.
So, what did you do? Have you gotten one of the USBs from security?
No, that's already in Nugget's pocket.
I guess it would in his pocket. And it's like they're looking around, and he's like, okay, I'll let you have a weird mechanical leg. He's like looking around all the bugs and everything. It's like, you don't seem to have damaged much. There's some burning. You shouldn't play with anything dangerous. And Sid, you should know better.
Sid, like looking all frazzled and his feathers out and splayed all over the place, immediately realizes somebody's seen him without looking prim and proper, and immediately squawks in panic and flies back toward the vent.
Just start flying up. As you're squawking and flying around, I suspect that this time the managers or your owners come in. Prava, Thiveron, and Bryn.
What trouble have you three gotten into now? I swear, every time we look away, you're off wandering the... Oh, wait, guys, come over here real quick.
You can now play yourselves again.
No, Nugget got that. See, this is what they warned him about. Bride's gonna try to grab at Nugget.
This doesn't look like Kuzon's tech. Who made this?
Huh?
Security, do any of you know anything about this spider drone?
You see one of the guards, it's like, well, we don't have any of those. Our drones are like little discs. You said nothing spiky on our drones, remember? You didn't want them to intimidate people when they went like through things.
Yeah, but there's always a chance that, Cal would go and, request changes be made, Always gotta check first before we assume it's enemy tech.
Yeah, that's true. Hey, what's that in the pouch? And Nugget probably sees that the screwdriver that she had the entire time starts leaking out of the thing like it's made out of liquid, and you just see the probe just... That's right, it was the screwdriver this entire time!
Bride's gonna take Nugget's pouch and try to shake it out. Hold on, I'm gonna stealth to see what Nugget's able to keep. Ooh.
To roll against myself, I need this.
All right. I think Nugget gets to keep half of the things they stole.
How do we decide which half?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out. Spider is definitely being kept because, my God, they went through so much effort for that.
I got
And
shiny.
also-
Keep its eye.
Also, the master key. Those are the two things that Nugget has been focused on this entire time. So they're gonna keep that.
I see. So the rest, the plastic explosive bundle that goes out.
Zayn's phone pieces.
Zayn phone pieces with the image still flashing. Poor Zayn, he's going to be so embarrassed. And
The guard's wallet.
guard's wallet as well. So yeah, that's what everybody else sees, is a wallet, a small package that looks strangely like fit together plastic explosives, and also a broken phone that's flashing an image of a holiday photo that I mentioned before.
Gosh darn it, the Nugget. This is why you are not allowed to leave the carrying cat case.
I think they did good, guys. Doesn't this tech look familiar to you?
Oh, I can look at. I can do an engineering check. Hold on, let me pull up Brian's sheet.
Oh yes, I'm smart.
That's right. I know things about engineering. I never have to do those rolls because Kuzon's around. Oh fuck.
What do you mean you never have to do those roles? You're always doing the roles of engineering.
Yeah, but I'm usually doing supporting the roles.
I'm gonna go ahead and get you to re-roll that with communalism right quick.
Oh, okay, I can do that. Definitely not gonna be a worse roll this time. Hey!
You notice that this is grade 5 plastic explosive, which is basically a grade 5 frag grenade. Because when you plant it down, it becomes plastic explosive somehow. I don't know how explosive work weird in the system.
Wait, a grade 5 explosive?
Yeah, it's like a high grade explosive.
That's hilarious.
Like it could probably have blown the entire vent system apart.
Oh, this is. Wait, the spider had grade 5 this was to identify the spider.
Oh, well, I'll allow you to identify the explosive as well. But the spider, that is definitely none of your tech. That looks more similar to Tenebris Guard tech.
Esteban, Nugget, Sid, you did it. You foiled a plot by our enemies.
Squid. Sid stops. I have a player in my other Starfinder campaign who is a skittermander just named Squid. So I'm getting Squid and Sid mixed up. He hears you say that and he perches on one of the cables and then just points his head up, really proud and pretentious, even though all of his feathers are ruffled.
Yes. I'm ordering you 3 the good fat grubs for a treat.
Hey.
The good stuff.
No, the real juicy ones.
Does Esteban do his little dance in celebration?
Oh, I mean, no, there's a different dance. The danger dance and the celebration dance. The celebration dance is more of like a side to side, like, oh yeah.
It's less tapping and more leaning.
Yeah. It's not the up and down of the danger dance, you know? It's not the up, let's go. It's the, oh yeah, did it.
I suspect that Prava knows exactly what the dances mean.
Oh, yeah, exactly. No, if Prava saw the danger dance, he would have immediately gone for the vents. He would have immediately known what was up. But
Exactly.
he was not there.
Perfect.
Nugget is just making grabby hands at the things that were taken from her. She's like, no, that's mine too.
Sid doing a victory dance. Oh yeah, oh yeah, Beautiful. So yes, you have bits and pieces of like the spider bot picked up. Congratulations. As your pets, you have saved the station from having its security compromised.
We've done it.
Hooray!
And we get fat treats for it.
Yep, fat treats, and you will be rewarded credits as the meeting went well.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's my excuse of how you got rewarded. Is basically the meeting went so well you got rewarded, and the grade 5 grenade.
Do the pets gain experience? Do we get like a free level on the pets?
Yes, actually, I will allow that. I will allow to.
Whoa!
Should I give you free level up, or how about free level up to level 5, and anybody who's there or beyond gets a free level.
Nice.
Nice.
So then
That functionally works out to a free level for all of us anyway. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
me and
since
Brian
we're
are
level
both 4, and then beautiful.
there you go. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Tiny birdmans would be considered a CR5 creature now.
The tiny bird has leveled up. Congratulations. Oh, sorry, suppose for Porg would level up as well. To level 5.
Oh, that'll be good for that because the pork was like level 2 or something, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was. They can only be between level 1 and 5, so it just went up to its maximum level.
Yep. It is now its maximum porgness.
It is now as porg as it can possibly be.
So porg.
Modify the porg by adding a symbiote to it. Omega porg. But yes, you saved the place. Zayn's probably going to be very embarrassed to get his phone bits back.
Brian's gonna look at the picture and is like, "Aw, Zayn, that's so cute. You wanted to remember our beach day."
Oh god, poor Zayn. Zayn's probably still in the cargo bay as well.
Oh.
He's like, what were those kids doing in here? Why is there plastic explosives missing?
Zayn, were you with our pets earlier? Did you see this enemy drone running around our base?
Zayn like puts down his glasses embarrassedly and he takes bits of his phone. He's like, yeah, the picture. Anyway, yeah, I saw your pets. They kind of climbed over me and wanted me to go and help them. I saw this little device type thing. I didn't know why they were after it though.
Oh yeah, it was some evil stuff. They saved us from some evil tech. I'm assuming we don't know what it was after though.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll never know.
He like brushes his cheeks away from like the blush and he goes, well, anyway, yeah, I helped them. I didn't manage to catch it. Just however, I got like a bit preoccupied here. One of Kuzon's kids and Grabby were trying to take something from here. I think they wanted it for that project they're working on.
I mean, she's called Grabby for a reason. That's business as usual as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, true. But I'm glad your companions helped out. The instructions were quite clear, in fact.
I mean, I'm kind of concerned about how the most reliable people in this space station is a group of animals, but yeah, it all worked out great. That seems like a pretty good ending point, I think.
Mm-hmm.